All right. I wanted to come on. I had laid down and went to sleep after I got home from the doctor today. And it's kind of emotional time for me today because we never know what people going through. We just see people come on these apps or just see people every day just walking around or wherever we may see people. And we don't know what's truly going on in those individual lives. So I have a wonderful testimony today after 2 years of going back and forward to the doctor. The radiologist basically told me today, and I went into tears, everything is okay, everything is stable. So I didn't rest well last night because I was thinking about, oh my God, here I go again. So she said, you can live your life now. You can live your life now. I mean, because when you're going through something, you don't really know how that thing is going to turn out. You are praying to God. You are trusting God to the best of your ability. But you're also trying to keep the emotions contained so that you don't upset others. I'm a mother, I'm a grandmother, and I just wanted to make sure I was doing what I had to do before, upsetting my family with something. I don't want to do that. I'm a real personable person. I really am. I just am. I'm just that way. But I love people. So when I went in today, and the young lady was very nice. They're always nice at the hospital where I have to go. And she said, Miss James, we're just going to look for something positive. And I said, absolutely. I'm just as positive as I could be. I'm just as positive as I can be. And I said, at this point, I just want to get this day over one way or the other. So I went in and did what I had to do. And then she said, well, Ms. James, go and get the radiologist. So the radiologist came in and she talked to me and she said, let's go for it. Let's see what's going on. And they did what she had to do. And she said, you are okay. I know it's been a long 2 years, but it's stable. It's stable. It is stable. So I'm sharing this in hopes that it inspires someone else that no matter what you're going through, and you go through it with tears and laughter and you find and ask God for strength, because there are mornings when I got up to give words of inspiration and encouragement, and I was hurting myself. I was hurting on the inside. I was struggling myself. And I just didn't want to allow the circumstances to get me down. So I want to say thank you all for when y'all tune in on the different platforms that I have, my Instagram, my Facebook, my YouTube channel, here on TikTok. Thank y'all for tuning in and just listening, because everybody got something going on. I don't care who you are. Everybody got something going on in their life, and we need to be careful how we handle people, because we don't know what somebody is going through. We don't know when someone is at their breaking point. And we could be that person that could be the one that fractures that individual if we're not careful by saying and doing things against someone who's already vulnerable. You may not know it because people put on faces all the time. People put on faces. We mask a lot, and that's for the human race. We mask a lot. Many of us, every day. You can break down at the house, but you got to go to the job. You can't break down completely because you got people that depend on you. You got people who you're the light of their day, whether it's your children, your grandchildren, just people you love, friends, whatever. Be mindful that everybody don't have the same strength. Everybody do not have the same strength when they're going through something. They really don't. And I even witnessed that on today. Even when I started crying because I was like, I told the radiologist, I said, I can't help but cry because it's finally over. It's finally over. 2 years is a long time to be going back and forth and not really realizing whether, you don't know if it's going to go your way or it's going to go the other direction. But I happen to be blessed and told to I can now, just start just by starting out your days with prayer and God's vision for your life. And it don't matter how somebody see you as your walk with God. If somebody see your walk with God clearer than they see their walk with God, something is wrong. Because I know I have a relationship with God. I know I do. That's more important than just saying I go to church. I have a relationship with him. He knows me. It don't matter who doubt that. He knows me. I'm so glad he knows me. And I said it even today and every day that I would go down that road. I said, God, it's just me and you now. It's just me and you. I don't know how this is going to turn out. And if you don't bring me through, I'm done. I'm done. And that's the thing I like about having a relationship with God, because he's not like people. They want to judge you. They want to tell you how you should handle life. And in actuality, a lot of people who are telling you what to do with your life, their life is totally chaotic. That's why you can't be listening to people. You got to listen to God. Because sometimes people will tell you the most negative things. The most negative things in a time that you are struggling. Personally. Silently. Because you got something you're dealing with. And you trying to get through that thing. And the only way you're going to make it is God got to bring you through. I was excited about the day. I'm telling y'all, like I told my daughter, I said, where you at? I called and I said, where are you at? You at home or where are you? And she said, she was at the store. I said, well, I'm on my way back that way. I'm going home. And before I go home, I just want to stop and I want to hug you. I need a hug. And she waited on me in her car till I got to her. See, that's the kind of people I like being around. All that negative, mean, ugly stuff, I don't like that. I'm not going to try to do something to take somebody down. I'm not gonna do that. I get up in the mornings and I say, God, please help not me, not just me, not just my family, but families around this nation. Families are broken. Families are going through something. I know I got things going on, but there's other people that got things going on. And I don't want you to just focus on me. I want, Lord, I'm asking you to heal families throughout this nation. Don't nobody know what everybody going through. But I can tell you this. If it's not financial, it's health. If it's not health, you can have some wayward children. I mean, people are struggling with jobs and trying to keep a roof over their head. It's like everybody got something going on. Everybody has something going on. And that's why I can't take the meanness and the rudeness and all this stuff that people do to try to tear somebody else down. Out of everything that's going on in this world, how do we have time to feed negativity? Somebody explain that to me, because it don't make sense to me. All of us got a testimony. All of us. Even if your today is better than your yesterday was, that's a testimony. Even if you woke up in your right mind this morning with the use of your limbs, that's a testimony. But we sit with our mouths closed instead of taking the blessings that God put in our lives and sharing them with somebody to be inspired, to keep going, to keep fighting. And I tell you, the tears streamed down my face today when the doctor hugged me, the nurse hugged me, and they were saying, that they were so happy for me. 2 years, y'all, I've been going through this. And I thank God. And yes, people do heal at different times and in different ways. Yes, they do. And we have to respect how people heal. But our job is to pray. Our job is to ask God to go into homes that are broken. Families, relationships, friendships, all of that. Go in and heal. Come and heal this land. This is my testimony. And I wanted to share it. I did not want to lay down tonight and not share the goodness of God over my life, in my life. And He's done many wonders in my life. You know, He has blessed me in ways that man said, you will never obtain that. You will never get that. And things that people told me, you will never finish college. And they targeted me because I was a single parent. I have one daughter, you know. But I have many spiritual daughters. But coming through, I had my daughter I was raising. And I not only was raising her, I was going to college. I was really trying to make life happen for the both of us. And God blessed me, not just to get 1 degree, but 3 degrees. Not only me, but my daughter, the same. I'm blessed with that. I don't take no credit from God, because all the credit belongs to Him. So what I'm saying to you, it don't matter what people say about you. Stop owning other people's behavior. It's what God says. That's people's jobs. Some people, that's their job. That's what they do. They couldn't live if they couldn't try to work to destroy somebody every day. There's some people out there. But then there's a lot of us out there who want healing, not just for ourselves, but for others. I'm not going to keep y'all long tonight because I know this is Friday and people probably relaxing and doing things with their family or what have you. I just wanted to come on and just share that the goodness of God through my testimony. And I'm glad that these 2 years is finally behind me. Because when I went out and I saw the lady where hers didn't work out that way, I said, I understand. I understand. Yeah. Somebody didn't get the same results I got. But I understand. We have to be more understanding. I think the world has lost a sense of what love really is. It's just a word to a lot of people. It's just a word. People just say it. Instead of the actions that you show when you say, I love somebody. I love that person. It speaks to how you treat that person. Not the materialistic things. How you treat that person. You want healing for that person. You pray for that person. You want good for that person. Love is an action word. It really is an action word. And we need to stay on top of that. Because God is love. God is love. God is love. I can't say it enough. God is love. And because he loves us, we need to love ourselves. And ask him, if you don't know, ask him, how do I love the people, even the people that don't love me, even my enemy? I want to learn how to love them. Because in actuality, life too short. Life is just too short. We out here arguing and fussing and tearing one another down. We don't even know if tomorrow we're going to see that person. We don't know if God just going to say that's the end of that. Even your enemies. Pray for them. Everything don't have to be a fight. You can't fight unless two people get involved. Take two people to fight. Why fight? Just pray. Say, I don't want to act like this. I don't want to be like this. I don't want to walk around with malice and envy in my heart. Whatever differences we got, disagreements we got, let's move that to the side, because you know what? You or me could be gone tomorrow. And I never got a chance, or you never got a chance to say you sorry. You didn't really mean that. Because a lot of times if we just step back for a moment, we won't even carry that ignorance with us. And just building blocks of hate. When you might be really dealing with someone who is vulnerable at the time. That got a lot going on at the time. And they're trying to function every day. Telling yourself, I'm going to be all right. I'm going to be all right. I'm going to be all right. But the human side of you is saying, worry about it. But you got to say, that spiritual side. I need to get back on that spiritual side. I'm going to be all right. Whatever I'm going through, I'm going to be all right. Because God, he planned it that way for me. I'm going to be all right. I just say tonight, share your testimony with somebody if you can. You don't know who might need to hear something that God blessed you through or blessed you out of. You don't know how that could help somebody. You just don't know. Somebody might need that hug. Somebody might need that phone call. Somebody might need that text that you have. Don't sit on it. Share it. Somebody might need a message saying, I forgive you. I know we've been having some differences lately, but I pray if I did anything that you would forgive me. I mean, all that matters. Because at the end of the day, everything we go through, when we get on the other side, God said you're going to be greater on the other side. But you will never get to see that if you're always mean and negative. If you're always treating people like they're not worth anything with meanness. Positivity will take you further than negativity will any day. So don't hide your testimony. Don't hide your words of inspiration, your words of encouragement. Don't hide them, because guess what? Somebody needs them. That's a fact. I needed you guys on this platform to listen to me as I was coming on in the morning. And I really do appreciate you guys. Those of you who get to tune in and those that may look at it later on. I transfer everything to my YouTube channel anyways, Electra James Inspirational Talks. I transfer everything over there. Everything you see me doing on here, I transfer to my YouTube channel, my Facebook, because I want to make sure that I am inspiring people. That's my prayer. That's a mission that God sent me on. And I stay on that mission until when he shuts me down, that's it. That's it. So I probably kept y'all a little longer than intended, but stay prayerful, stay positive, focus on you. Don't let other people run your life. Don't try to run other people's lives. Take your testimony, share it with somebody, and be glad about it that you have one to share. Love and blessings to you all tonight. Have a wonderful rest of this afternoon. Bye-bye.